wonderful Wednesday. Happy winning Wednesday. Happy working woman Wednesday. Working man Wednesday. All of the people, right? Thank you for stopping by the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Join the family. Don't forget to hit subscribe. If you have been here before, thank you for joining again. Listen, on this wonderful Wednesday, I just got some quick motivation for you because it's your time. It's your time. You're about to win big time, and you need to embrace it. You need to embrace it because all those lessons and stuff that you learned, that you have been able to accumulate, basically it's time to get your I remember when story together. You're about to win big time, and there is nothing that anybody can do about it. If you feel like you have been the underdog, if you feel like you have been coming up short, if you feel like you have been coming up last, you know what the word says, the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Well, guess what? It is your time coming up. Your number has come up, and it's time for you to be first. You're about to win so big. Because here's the thing. A lot of times we quit way before we win. We do. Think about the story about the person who developed Formula 409, right? You know? What if they had stopped at 408, at 407, you know? But they didn't. They kept going until the formula was correct. And it just so happened to be Formula 409. You know, a lot of people don't try 3 or 4 times. After 3 or 4 tries, a lot of people give up. Imagine trying something over 400 times. You know, that should be motivation. The fact that you're closer to it than you are from it is definitely something to be proud of. You know, sometimes we feel like if we're only taking small steps, that's not big enough. If it's not just this big splash that we can celebrate all over social media, then we really don't feel like we're making any movement. If there's no big hoopla or hurrah around what we're doing, maybe we minimize it. But it's really time to celebrate the small wins. This is your time. This is your time where you are walking in purpose. You're walking in who it is that you are, who you were meant to be. You have figured out finally, what your lane is. You have found your voice, finally. You have found your voice again for those of you who have lost your voice, because that can happen too. Sometimes we can lose our voice or lose our way, you know, get confused about what our lane is because there's so much going on. You know, especially when it comes to falling into the comparison trap. We're looking at everybody else. We're looking at, and by the way, if you're on social media, you'll see that a lot of what we're looking at is not even real. You know, people are portraying one lifestyle when in actuality, that's not what's going on, right? So the fact that you've gotten right here to this place is something to celebrate. It's something to celebrate because it's really just beginning. It's just starting for you. You know, I talk about how at this point I'm in my 50s, right? And it might sound weird to other people, but I actually feel like life is just beginning. Life is just beginning because once you change your perspective, once you change your mind about what it is that you have going on, what it is that you're doing, where it is that you're headed, things get really, really, really exciting. it's almost like molding clay, right? It's almost like having this science project that you're able to curate and create and put together. And once you realize that you're more in control than you think, once you realize that you have more control over where you're headed than you think, it's up from there. It is up from there. I'm telling you, you're about to win. You're about to win big time, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. If you feel like you've been in situations where people were holding you back or holding you down, or maybe you were holding yourself down, maybe you were keeping yourself back, maybe you were not facing some things that you needed to face. Maybe you were not looking in the mirror the way you needed to. Those days are over. Those days are over, because now that you are ready to face the music, now that you are ready to tell the truth to yourself, now that you are ready to fix the things that needed to be fixed, now that you are ready to face the music, now that you are ready to turn the knob, switch the dial, change the frequency, change your mindset. Once you get to that place, it's up from there. It is up from there. So it's time to embrace that win. It's time to embrace that win, get that I remember when story together, and soar. All right? And soar, because it's your time and there's nothing that anybody can do about it. Nothing. Because you know exactly who you are, where you're going, what your lane is. You know your name, and you know what gift is on your name. You know what is destined for you to have, and you're going for it. You're going for it. You're walking towards it. You're not taking any shorts. You're not afraid of the journey anymore. You're embracing it, and you're moving forward. So again, you're about to win big time. It's your time. Embrace it. Move forward. Do what you got to do, and enjoy life. Life is just beginning. All right. So now it's time to pick up that ball and run with it. So congratulations. Congratulations on this new amazing life that you're about to create. And no, we're not waiting till January to do it. We're starting right now. We're starting right now. So congratulations. I love you guys. And until the next video.